Welcome to 360 Strong Women. Today we're going to continue our gratitude and goals series. So we're on the next little nugget and we're going to talk about wellness a little bit. Remember that you're supposed to pick a wellness goal. We're picking one small little goal, working through the process, and then if you have other goals, you're just going to pick another goal and work through the process again. So the nugget of wellness, we want to make sure that we're understanding what it is to be in a good wellness state. The state of being in good health is what the definition of wellness is, body and mind. So this doesn't have to be a physical goal. It could be more of a mental health goal for you. Specifically, an actively pursued goal is a wellness goal. Some of the examples could be better increased flexibility, adequate increased quality of sleep. It's really important for women, and it's a really tough one to accomplish. Just one of my goals is to sleep and have better sleep quality. So that is specifically one of my goals that I'm working on. And some of the other things could be less chronic pain or muscle or joint pain, healthy biometrics, healthy eating plan and nutrition plan, consistency with movement. That seems to be a popular goal. If that's one of your goals, I hear it all the time. I start and I stop and I start and I stop. How can I make it a lifestyle change? Remember that we want our goal to be not overwhelming, and we want our goal to be sustainable. Sustainability is the key here. Nothing that's going to be a fad, nothing that's going to be a quick fix. You're thinking about a lifestyle change, a lifestyle goal in the healthy spectrum of those pillars. It could be a specific training goal. You want to do something specific and have to train for it. And that would be like, I want to run a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon. I want to do the Ironman. That could be a goal that you have on your bucket list, and you want to learn how to swim or learn how to lift weights because you've never done that before. You may be in a situation where you have osteoporosis and now you need to learn how to lift to get those bones nice and thick again. Things like that. Those are goals. Could be reduction in stress. So mindfulness, meditation, breathing, learning how to respond and not react. And that could be another goal. I react all the time without responding, and therefore my stress levels are higher, and I'm making the other people that I'm reacting to also stressed. So that may be a goal you might have. Or just learning how to use your parasympathetic nervous system and engage it. And that parasympathetic nervous system, that's that system in our body that calms our body down and heals our body. And it's really important that we have both systems and that we learn how to balance them. Breathing, mindfulness, yoga, meditation, stress relief. It can be even journaling. And you're doing that with this program. Engage that, okay, I can relax. I'm calmer. I'm thinking things through. I'm more focused, and I'm healing my body. Good quality sleep also. Things like that. Those are wellness goals. And if one of those goals is one that you've picked, then you're on the right track. And that's what we want. We want to ask these questions today. Remember that you've picked your goal. We want it to be a wellness goal, something along the pillars. Also land in, I want to better my relationships. That could be something with, I need to learn how to listen better, be a more active listener in my relationships. And that could be that we learn how to engage that parasympathetic nervous system and lessen our stress. So then we are able to hear others in present moment with them, and not I'm listening but I'm thinking about something else, or I'm thinking about how to respond to that person. I'm getting my answer already instead of just being present in the moment and listening to them. So that could be a goal for you. It is on the wellness spectrum. Make sure that your goal that you've picked is a wellness goal, and that's what we're talking about today. You want to, again, I'm going to just go through what we've talked about already. If you haven't already seen the other videos on this gratitude and goals journey, then hit the button below, like, subscribe, and share so that you don't miss out on content. The first one is gratitude and goals, how to reset and do this program. The second one, picking your goal. We've picked a goal. We want to understand why we picked that goal. So we're going to be journaling about this, and we want to understand why it's really important that we make this goal. And then we want to pick a accountability partner. We've talked about that. And then those things that we talked about, like motivation, how do we get that? We need to start making our plan of attack, and that tenacity. Do we have tenacity, or are we stuck because of our barriers and obstacles? What are the risks, right, of these obstacles? Are they perceived obstacle, or are they really an obstacle? And how are we going to overcome it, and what it takes to do that? And again, are we using our accountability partner for that? So that's just a recap of what we have done so far. You're just taking the questions that I'm putting out there, those thought-provoking questions, you're percolating on it, and then writing about it. Your specific goal is your goal. You need to work through it authentically. This is just the process of doing it without me saying, you need to do X, Y, and Z. That's not self-autonomy. And sometimes it works for a short time, but it's not sustainable for somebody to give you directives. Directives work when I tell you, when we're exercising, what the proper alignment of something is. I need to direct and tell you, we need to have our knees behind our toes when we squat, not push our knees over our toes so we don't hurt our knees. And that would be a directive. That would be something that I'm telling you that gives you proper information, so that keeps you safe and keeps you doing effective, proper alignment and exercises. So that would be a directive. When we're deciding on goals and pursuing different things, we need somebody sitting in our corner cheering us on, but we need to be more self-autonomous about it. We need to think about it, and then we need to choose. And that makes it sustainable. It doesn't help if somebody's always giving me directives, what to do, and it may help for the short term, but usually it doesn't last in the long term. I provide you with tools for your tool belt that you can work through processes at any time. And this works. Think it through, percolate about it, write about it. If you don't like writing, remember, you can vlog, you can do a video vlog and then record yourself and listen to what you're saying. And remember that it's not just about how we move and what we eat as a wellness plan. It's what we're thinking and what we're telling ourselves. That's just as important. So if you are a person who works out hard, tries to eat the best that you can, but still has a lot of negative thoughts and is giving yourself a lot of a negative self-talk, then that's not healthy. We want to switch perspectives and find that gratitude, and that's where gratitude comes in, because when we have gratitude about things, even in adversity, then we tend to do better with our goals, with our processes, with our thinking, and how we view the world. We have a brighter, better outlook when we have gratitude, even in the smallest thing. The only piece of gratitude that you can find for the day is, I got up, I'm on the side of the grass. Gratitude there you start there. Just start with one little piece of gratitude, one little nugget. And that's it. And then build from there. Your perspective will change. You will have a better outlook. You will feel better. You will be healthier, because that is the science. Posting our gratitude, noting our gratitude, feeling our gratitude. You can do the gratitude meditation if that's one thing. Like, how do I get started with that? Just do that video with me and get started there. I want to ask ourselves some questions. Does this goal that you've picked, enhance a state of wellness for you or detract from it? You want to make sure that you're on point with the goal. I've picked a goal. Does it enhance my health, my wellness journey, or does it detract from my wellness journey? We want to think about that. And how? So for instance, you decided that I need to lose a lot of weight, but I want to do it very quickly. And so I'm not going to eat. I'm just going to fast. I'm only going to do fasting, and I'm not going to eat. Now, there are some intermittent fasting things that are very healthy for you, and I can do a whole video on intermittent fasting if you are interested in that, but in a healthy way. So just leave me comments below, and I'm happy to do that for you. But this would be not healthy because you're not providing nutrients to your body, and you're doing it in a way that is going to put stress on your organs. The fact that you've picked a goal of, I want to lose weight, that can be healthy if your biometrics are not in the healthy spectrum for your body, for you. That can be a good wellness thing, but let's think about how we add to the wellness journey and make it safe and healthy and not detract from wellness by making it trendy or dangerous or too fast, right? Our bodies need to adapt to the things that we do to it. Otherwise, it gets very stressed out. And it can also sabotage you by doing it that way. So we want to do it in a safe, healthy way. Weight loss is a good, healthy goal to have, but the plan of attack, we want to make sure is just as healthy. And we want to make sure that you have good perception about healthy weight and healthy weight maintenance. If you are interested in that, let me know and leave comments for me, and we can do a whole video about that. A lot of crazy things out there that make people wonder, what is the truth? Where do I get a real healthy plan? And it all starts basically with you. If you have the science, the good, vetted, not crazy, 5 people did this study. First of all, when you're reading studies, we want to make sure that they're vetted, that they have a lot of people, they're not paid for by the company who says, like, sugar doesn't make you fat, and it's paid for by the Coca-Cola industry. That happened. And check on our references. We want to go to JAMBA. We want to look at the hospitals that are doing these studies, Johns Hopkins, Mayo, the big clinical researchers, and decide that they're not being paid to have this outcome. And there's a lot of that out there. So that if you're reading a study and you're trying to figure out the good research on it, that you need to go and look at real research. And I can provide you with some studies, some books, some real clinicians, some real doctors who have done a lot of studies on these different wellness pillars, if you're interested. To know, does our goal enhance our wellness journey or detract from it? I want to know, what are the specific personal reasons that you want to be in a state of wellness? Why? Again, we go back to the why. Always ask your why. Whenever you do any kind of goal setting, We want to know why. Even if it's something like I want a new career, I want to pick a new job. I need a new job. Why? What is your why? Always determine what your why is, and that starts you off on your game plan. So you want to know why. And then, why is this important to me? That's also the question. We want to start there. And then be specific about your personal reasons as to why you want to obtain this wellness goal. So that kind of goes back to what we started with at the very beginning. And then what areas of your life can enhance this state of wellness doing now, and where are you on the spectrum of this, your environment that you're in? Check your environment out. Is it enhancing your wellness journey or detracting from your wellness journey? Who are you hanging out with? Is it enhancing your wellness journey or detracting from your wellness journey? And then remember, it could be an obstacle, or it could be, wow, I'm in a good place, I'm moving forward. You may need to discuss it with your accountability partner. These are things that we're working out for the game plan. What would life be like if you were successful in this area? So thinking in the future, visualizing your success on this particular goal. What's life like for you? What are you expecting? Expectations are big when we're thinking about outcomes. What are we expecting? What are we thinking our life is going to be like if we make this goal? If we make this happen, what's it look like? Visualize it, write it down, be specific, be detailed. It's important. What things in your life would you have to give up to achieve this goal? It's also a great question, something to percolate about and write about. What things or what people in your life would you have to give up to obtain this goal? It's a question. What are the risks for giving them up? Also something to think about. You don't have to have the answer right away. Think about it, percolate about it. The information is just for you. Be authentic with it. This could be a rough answer for you. Something that you know, but you don't want to say it out loud. It's risky. Write it down. And then what are the benefits, right? We're doing that pros and cons. What are the benefits of giving that up? That thing, that environment, those people, whatever that looks like. And again, everybody's wellness journey is different, so it may be different. What are the benefits of giving it up? Do you need more information about how to enhance certain areas of wellness? If the answer is yes, I want to make this specific goal. I don't have enough information on how to do that. If the answer is yes for you, then you're going to email me, and please be kind with your emails. No solicitations, please. I want to answer authentically to help each and every one of you with your questions. And so I have to rifle through them. Please make it specific to this program. If that's yes, and you need more information, reach out to me and I will provide sources for you that can help. Now, we're at the gratitude point. So all of those questions are just about the specific wellness and the state of being in good health. That's the goal of this process. And then we have to answer all those questions and percolate about it. It's going to help our plan of attack come to fruition. We want to then have gratitude about that gratitude part. I want you to write about the first 5 things that you wrote about being grateful for during the motivation video. How do those 5 things look a couple days later? Are we still grateful for it? Have we expanded our gratitude? Have you forgot about the gratitude? Where are you on that continuum? We want to stay focused on the gratitude. Remember, when we're working through the process, it's not from A to B. It's not linear. It's really messy. And you're scooping all this mess and all this information up and learning about yourself, about how you prepare to actually set goals and make them successful for yourself. The first 5 things that you wrote down, write about it. Is it the same? Does it look different a few days later, now that you have more information? Or maybe there's 5 different things. Add to it, right? We just want to keep building that gratitude. Write in detail as to why you are grateful for those 5 things. And then let somebody in your life know. Now, this could be your accountability partner. Let someone in your life know how grateful you are for them and why. Be specific. People need to know why. Not just, I'm really grateful for you, it's part of my process. Like, don't short yourself and don't short them. If you are grateful for a person today in your life, tell them, let them know. It will fulfill you and help you, but it also pays it forward and helps them. People need to know. We tell people a lot of things that are negative, what we don't like about them, what we are frustrated about. We're always telling people, and we're always receiving, right, negative things. I need you to do this better. You haven't done this right. And consider that people need to hear positive things. I'm really grateful for you today. You said something really nice to me the other day, and it really landed with me, and I just want you to know how thoughtful that was. I'm really grateful for you. You are an active listener. You always take the time to listen to anything I have to say. I'm really grateful for you because you support me on this journey, no matter what. I'm really grateful for you. When I'm feeling really bad and depressed, you sit in the hole with me. And you don't ask questions, you just are there for me. People need to know that you're grateful for them. So find that person that you're grateful for and let them specifically know why you're grateful for them. It's a give and take. You get and you give, and that's perfect. Genuine, come from a place of not expecting anything in return. So you're telling a person that you're grateful for them and the reason why without expecting, I'm really grateful for you too. You're awesome. We don't want anything in return. Now, if we get something in return, that's awesome, but we're not expecting it. No strings attached. You are just showing gratitude towards someone today. And that is going to help you again with perspective thinking and outlook thinking. And we want to provide that not just for ourselves, but to people out there in the world. So that is it for today. All our questions to work through and answer. It's all about the state of being in good health, wellness. Make sure we're on that wellness journey, picking that little nugget. I hope that you received some nuggets from this. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe right now. And I want to ask you a favor. Today, I want to ask you to ask 3 friends to subscribe also, and have them ask 3 friends to subscribe. This information is really important. I think that nuggets that we're providing will help everybody in some kind of goal setting or situation. And so I want to provide it and I want to spread it out there and get it out there. And the way that I can do that is to ask you just to ask 3 friends. I have this really cool YouTube that I'm doing, and we're working out and we're doing coffee talks and we're doing recipes, and it's kind of cool. And I want to share it with you, and I want you to subscribe too. Whether they see it or not, or hang in there or not, if they can subscribe, then the algorithm can get wider and more people can see it. And that is the goal and the mission of this channel. So that's my favor for today. I am grateful for you. I look forward to the next coffee talk, and check out the workouts will be dispersed in between. We've got some other information coming, the spectrum of the wellness wheel. It's all out there. Check all the videos out. If you've rung the bell, you'll get notified for content, and then you can go back in the library and pick and choose what you want to watch and what wellness, part of wellness, helps you. And then leave comments. Go ahead, invite your friends. That's really helpful. Live your life 360, and I will see you next time. Bye.